Good morning and welcome back to the channel and my little bit of Mexico. Yes, so as I say, good morning, which means I haven't had breakfast yet. I just fancy something light, really. Later I might have some huevos rancheros, and as you can tell from the little fuzz on my face, I haven't shaved as yet. A typical thing for breakfast here in Mexico is a concha. It's a thing of beauty. And as I said in the trailer, I picked these up from a lady just outside the OXXO. It's not the best looking of conchas. There are some absolutely wonderful ones, but that's all I could get for this morning's breakfast. And of course, I will be having a cup of tea. Traditionally, you would dip your concha into hot chocolate or café de olla or other kind of coffee. But I don't drink coffee. And I don't have any hot chocolate. Well, I don't have any chocolate to make hot chocolate, I should say. And really, the only thing you should dunk into a cup of tea is a biscuit, especially a digestive or a ginger nut. Or maybe a rich tea. So, I'm going to cut the concha in half and show you just what this iconic piece of bread that is emblematic of Mexico is all about. So, the iconic coating, covering, is a kind of sugar paste which they put on the bread which is proved, or while it's proving. I'm not sure. I remember seeing how they were making one, but normally it has a much more decorous coating, and usually they're a little bit smaller. These are quite big ones, to be honest. And this is the vanilla kind. There's also a chocolate, I think an orange one too, but I think the traditional has got to be the vanilla. But the bread itself, and this is bread, according to the idiot who's just in the news, Richard Hart, he calls this a cake. I mean, does that look a cake to you? No, that is a good bread. I mean, it is lovely and soft, very light. I mean, oops, bits of the topping keep falling off. I mean, look at that on the bottom. It's very soft. The bread has a lovely lightness, sponginess to it. It is wonderful. And it smells gorgeous. You can smell some egg. It is very enriched dough. A little bit like, I don't know what it would be similar to in Britain. I'm not quite sure. But let me cut a little piece off and try it. This is the traditional bread that people have at breakfast, especially when you don't have much time. It is de rigueur in Mexico, especially in the mornings. In Mexico City, probably more so. That's so lovely. You can taste that it's very light, a very light bread, but there's you can taste there's egg mixed through it. As it has a nice richness, as well as being light. I don't know how you balance that up, but it really is a nice bread. I don't know where it originates from. Whether it's a European style bread that has evolved in the Mexican way. But yeah, Mexico didn't really start producing breads until the Europeans arrived. So when you think of that stupid comment from Richard Hart that Mexico doesn't have a bread culture, that's because we never had wheat here until the Spanish conquered us. I'm including myself there. I must be becoming more Mexican. And really, Europe and Britain did have a head start. So, yeah, he's right in that it doesn't have the same bread culture, but it has a bread culture here in Mexico. It's just that it evolved a little bit later. But there is a wonderful bread culture, like the Concha and like other breads. And this is really a great breakfast bread. And Mr. Hart, it certainly is not a cake. This is what is called a pan dulce here in Mexico, along with various other kinds that the breadman who passes by here at 5 or 6 in the afternoon sells, ready for the evening or the morning, like today. And really, I love the breads here. And the concha, I haven't had one for a while, but it is absolutely lovely. Should you come to Mexico and it's the morning and it's breakfast time, then get yourself a concha and a cup of hot chocolate. For together, they are a great pairing. Sadly, they don't go well dunked in tea. But as a breakfast, just as you would have tea and toast, then tea and a concha are equally as good. Let me finish this off, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.